19 months ago, Washington was demanding that the U.S. government topple the Assad government completely. Must do now. The justification for this was a supposed chemical weapons attack in the town of Douma. But it didn't matter that there was literally no evidence. Everybody in Washington began agitating for regime change war immediately. So last spring, the official report of the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, which is the group that monitors chemical weapons globally, said the Douma attack was caused by 2 chlorine gas canisters that were dropped from an airplane. That would suggest the Assad government was behind the attack. Okay. But then last May, a leaked internal document showed that one of the OPCW's top analysts disagreed with that conclusion. He thought the canisters were placed by hand by someone on the ground, which would get a completely different event. Now, this week, WikiLeaks has published an email from a member of the OPCW's fact-finding team. That email accuses the organization of altering investigators' original findings to make evidence of an attack look more conclusive than it actually was. So, in other words, America almost attacked a country and killed thousands, untold thousands of people over an attack that may never happened in the first place. Well, I'm confused by 2 points. So first, we were told, and again, sternly lectured, that the U.S. government had absolute evidence that this gas attack took place, A. B, if OPCW knew that there wasn't actually evidence, why did it take a whistleblower to tell the rest of us?
Well, on the first point, I mean, they just rushed. It was rushed to judgment. The missile strikes, which included British and French missiles as well as the American ones, happened about 2 or 3 days after the alleged gas attack, when no inspectors had been on the ground. There was no evidence on the ground, so it was just fabricated, as it were. The reason to go in, it was a rush to judgment. But the second point is that there was no real reason why Assad would make an attack at this stage, because he was already capturing most of Douma and was about to capture the rest of it. He didn't need to go in for a chemical gas attack at that stage.
We've been lied to. We've been manipulated.